Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Noire. I'm Zillashots. Just on a quick note on the audio on probably the last 9 to be fair. Obviously there's not amazing quality, it's okay, but in particular the last episode I noticed you could hear my chair squeak and hear me vaping from time to time. So firstly I've got rid of the vape, so I won't be doing anything like that during the Let's Play, and I'm going to do much better with the audio. And just try and get it pristine as possible, because I know when you're trying to watch these things it can be a bit of a distraction if you hear squeaking in the background, etc. and so forth. But we'll jump straight into this episode. I believe case 3 on the homicide.
I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
For fuck's sake. Obviously I've cut it off at the point in which that it hadn't quite ended, and so presumably we can have my stats from the last one come up now. It's not the end of the world, but it's a little bit annoying. And I think as well, just as I made a big speech about how I want to try and revamp it and make it a little bit better. Here we go, we have the final screen, which you should be seeing at the end of the episode at the start of it, but also I've noticed I've missed quite a few of these anyway. I've been cutting it off before this screen comes up, so I'll make amends of that as well. Hopefully my plucky personality is enough to for you to oversee the shambles of production.
Belt, we captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank. I'm in charge here, Medier! Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? We're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キッシュマン、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Well, he is somewhat correct, but that's a very left-leaning view. I think if you look into it, the Japanese were entirely in the wrong in that scenario. It wasn't as cut and dry as he's making out there.
Phelps, I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Another murder victim. Another naked woman.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm not responding to any of them anymore. Well, have a look where it is. It just goes too far away and it's just... so... Lost my motivation for them. But no, I said in the last episode it's like 40 of them. It's just... It's so many that I wouldn't be able to complete them anyway.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Oh my god, there's flies around. Oh, this is grim as fuck.
The lacerations on the neck
Oh.
indicate a great deal of force.
Okay.
Kiss the blood.
Kiss the blood BD.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger.
Oh, it's at the boat. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Christ alive. Yeah, I've seen that. Oh.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Is it half her
The
name?
Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah, we know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Is there any more to look for? Yeah, obviously here.
If she took a blow to
Sock.
the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Stocking. I thought that was her handbag then. It's the coroner's. Oh god, look. Blood splatter, trail,
May as well
splatter,
follow the
splatter.
trail.
Indeed. Hat.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Obviously belonged to the victim. Blood splatter on the wall there. Don't know where it's going to lead us. Let's have a look back. It just goes up to there. Oh no, there's stuff here. Blood, 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 blood. Yeah, here we go. I do think the homicides are probably my favourite of all the divisions. Although Vice is pretty cool as well. They're all good. I would certainly say Traffic's the worst.
For you boys. Let's check it out.
Something dangling there. I'm literally... There we go.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
Just leading us around here.
It's got to be a code or a cipher.
Braille? That's not Braille, is it? It's like dice. No, it's not dice, is it? Oh, fuck knows what it is. It's obviously some sort of code.
Think he's trying to lead us somewhere? Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Where are you taking us?
It must have taken some fucking balls, like, if you killed someone, if you're into that, to then take the time to make a trail afterwards. Blood here. Gone the wrong way, have I? Seemingly so. Yeah, blood trail. In here? Oh. This is a Moldano.
Empty.
It's empty.
Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
He clearly wants us to find these things.
Let's say by
Nothing
hands.
for us. There you go, Phelps. You got a new MO. I told you it wasn't like that. Or he might just be getting more.
Oh, shut up, Rusty.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Up the drain pipe.
Points up.
All of these are based on real life cases, which is that actually happens in LA, and it's pretty fucking sick.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Blood. Yeah, where's the significance? Where am I going? Is it here? Here? Oh. Oh, up here. Oh, this is... Oh, it's paint.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Oh, it was blood. He's just got... Oh my god. The way he said decorating there made me think that obviously it is blood then. With a handbag.
Son of a bitch,
Is it
once
a half?
identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
There we go. Don't see quite to the point of the killer doing that. Why don't you just leave it all out in the same spot? Why the drama? Why do you have to go up the follow a trail? And you're still getting the same result. Just trying to be mysterious.
It was Mrs.
But it ain't big and it ain't clever.
That's affirmative. All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
All units, officer detail, 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory.
Wow. No, we're already here. I'd imagine, obviously I've just started, if I did end up doing this Let's Play for, like, I did it for like 5 years, for instance. This is certainly a game I'd want to revisit and properly, and, but, as is, I don't know if I'll be doing this in 5 years. I mean, might even just be this series. But I do enjoy it, so who knows. Apart from editing. Just a moment.
Sorry, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPentia, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Can I? I'm trying to wipe. I'm sure that'll do.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Going in circles. Move, Rusty. She's respectable to the older lady. What did she say again? Last door here.
A smashed
Open
window
window.
explains why the place looks tossed.
Iron picket outside.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Yeah, I'm doing it, Rusty.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Looks kind of gothic. Fence stick? Fuck knows. Miss Maldonado. Maldonado. Let's quickly scroll down, and as I've said before, I read it just so I know that you've took it in. Anyway, Antonia, further to my previous correspondence, August 7th, I am writing to inform you that your petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted and a court date scheduled. Your case, docket number 98765, will be heard on September 17th. I am told that your husband, Angel Christopher Maldonado, residing at 304130 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, has been served with the official papers and is on notice to appear at the Central District Court on the above date. Though it is not essential and many women in your position choose not to do so, I would advise you also appear at the Central District Court on a scheduled date. In my experience, a woman's plaintiff's presence in a case like this can do so much to influence proceedings, and if your husband does not appear on September 17th, which you have told me is likely, then it can only help our chances. Frederick Tattersall. I'm outie. Tell these people something they don't know about me. Alright.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the
big-
crime
oh.
scene evidence.
Maybe she wasn't wearing it. I said that like big zoom. I was like, where are you going? That's quite zoomed in, but obviously it was focusing on the bracelet. And we found everything we need to find. So let's go back down to the landlady. Oh, fucking hell. My bearings are so bad. It's just laughable. Alright, here we are.
I'm sorry.
We have some questions.
Need to touch you, ma'am.
You're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have
Possible
any idea
suspects.
who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you
Yeah,
tell
good
us
cop.
about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Movements of
What time did
Miss
Antonia go
Maldonado.
out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Kind of looking away a little bit there. It's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? She's looking up, looking down. When she look, she used intuition. Fucking hell. Oh, that's exactly what I didn't want. What is the point of intuition if it takes away the one you aren't concerned about? I mean, look at her face. Look at it. She's looking up and down, but no one like stares at you intently. It suggests good cop to me, but I just feel like it should be bad cop. She didn't confide in me. It's like, good cop.
Come on, Mrs. Lepenti, you must have some idea.
What the
Maybe a movie? Maybe church. She was a very religious girl.
That's just impossible, man. Like, what? She's just looking up and down. Like, does that mean that she's like... That means she lies then?
Had a break-in?
Evidence of a break-in.
No. That can't be true.
Well, this is going to be... Yeah. Nonsense because of the window upstairs.
With the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
The broken window upstairs.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Breakdown of the marriage between Antonia and...
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Angel.
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
That's about all of her jewelry. The charm bracelet as well, isn't it?
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Charm bracelet in the photograph in her room upstairs.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
I've said it from the start. You should come down hard on the husband. Let's check his place out.
Yeah, we'll go and see Mr. Angel Maldonado.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phelps. No big deal.
Crying out loud.
After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
There we are, not far. Where is he at?
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
So I look for Easter eggs, but I don't think there is any in this one. Three or four suggests the 4th floor. I think so, anyway.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest. I got 100 pounds of what? Now look,
stay back, or I'll have to put you down.
Get this over and done with. Get him through the table. Grab him. Grab him. I'm going. There we go.
God damn.
Oh.
Damn. I got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
used his name. Don't know if that's deliberate or
Galloway,
not.
badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Yes. She's serving you divorce papers.
Should get the
Treat her
whole
like
place
shit.
going over. Then talk to the neighbors.
And to pick up his hat. Oh, he's got his hat on.
I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
I don't think this is going to help us.
It's a cool name, Finbar. Is there a gun called Finbar? Or maybe it's just bar. Not a bad little house, is it, for inner city LA? Well, actually, take that back. El Dorado.
The El Dorado. Just picked fruit
Some
market.
fruit.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
It's a lead. What is this?
This will take some explaining.
Yes, it will. Unless it's tomato juice. So there's a point of that. Yeah. Oh my god.
Maybe one of the
Maldonado.
neighbors
Maldonado.
Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
You got some explaining to do, as Cole said. Yeah, it's canvas the neighbours. No answer?
No good. Nobody here.
Hey, sorry about that.
Oh.
I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Not gonna lie, made me jump a little bit. Just a little bit.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Okay. Let's get the hell out of here and go to the fruit store or the El Dorado bar. Sorry, I read that chair. I need to get a new chair. It just squeaks. Obviously, you're sitting idle for like an hour. You know, you get a fidgety bottom. But I do try not to fidget around because then that squeaking comes around. I need like a gaming chair, you know. Be a proper gaming bro. Alright. I think I went out the wrong way, but hey ho. Well, I've got quite a few to look at here. Why is that not crossed off yet? Have you not canvassed everyone? What's going on? Where's...
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finnis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Yeah, okay, we'll go there.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. Broad drinks. She gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. Sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Right.
I've been in this job
20 years I've been in this job. I'm still in the traffic division. Homicide desk. That's where you make it. Right, let's have a little wander in here. Around here. So Captain
Boys.
Donnelly.
Come on in. Phelps. Have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir. This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Have changed my mind.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD. Tex. And there's a letter.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Do I read this out? Ah, go then. Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse. Ill deeds then to be thou damned beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou, and thy self-torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that much which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Ah, well, I would rather have gone to the fruit store and also to the bar before we interviewed him, but as we are here now, I suppose we might as well. That's a bit annoying. Do I need to go to the... I don't know what to do. Oh, I think we're getting directed here anyway, so we're gonna have
Improved
to
your
do it.
attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Last contact with
So your wife paid you
Antonia.
a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Late, like midnight maybe. She didn't stay long. Library card, not relevant, not relevant. Attorney's letter. Religious necklace. Husband's neighbour. I suppose Angel pursuing her from the apartment. Oh god. Late last night. She didn't stay long. Let's go for accused, and we'll go for the husband's alibi from the neighbour.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Oh shit, is this right? I hope this is right.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out,
that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
Divorce papers.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Yes, you were, mate.
I don't believe
You were, because you got the
She'd been
papers.
granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Obviously, we'll go to the divorce papers. Who's gone past it? Attorney's. Yeah.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Oh ho ho! Jewelry taken from the body.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
So look for the evidence again. Religious necklace. That's true. It's true. She did always wear that. We're not talking. Why am I so back up? Fuck.
Looks like somebody broke into her room and stole her things there too. Why'd you do it, Angel?
What the hell are you talking about? I was home with Hippolito.
Yeah, I got that one wrong. I think that was good cop. Bloodstained shirt found.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
We'll have no evidence, but I'm certainly a bad cop.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Hippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Yeah. Obviously.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. You seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted, fucking sidewalk.
Yeah, I was saying that obviously that there's no way that amount of blood could have been done from shaving. Although he did kind of just say that it's from fighting his brother. Kind of, he did say that. Anyway, El Dorado.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here.
But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Angel Maldonado.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
I'm not gonna read it out because I think we know. But we'll just highlight here the grounds of cruelty brought by said Antonia Maldonado. Should be divorced. Yeah, so just on the grounds of cruelty, basically. But pretty much what we read out before the letter in her room. Missing jewelry.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Obviously not a good cop there, but we'll just have a look if I don't think there's anything here which says no, so bad cop.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Probably because that weirdo that Angel was talking about works there. Movement of the victim.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Oh. Yeah, seems good.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Like a frog, okay?
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice. Really.
So we'll head out to the Just Picked store. Why? What? Oh shit! What's going on here? Why is El Dorado? Sorry, bear with me. I don't quite understand why that's not been finished yet. Let's just have a quick look around. I'll probably miss something. I don't think I canvassed enough neighbours as well at the Angel's house. Angel.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pick Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Sure. But we doesn't go. Ooh.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Phone's out of order, like you said. There's no music, so I don't really know what it wants me to do right now, you know? But I'll have a little
Want a
look.
tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Don't think there's anything else, is there?
Sam
Maybe.
has taken me to Palm Springs.
Let's have a look outside again, because is there anything here? Oh, there we go. Some Just Picked Fruit Market crates.
Just Picked Fruit Market. That's where Antonia went to call for a cab last night.
Anything else? Like, it's not giving me the music, so I don't really know what it wants me to do right now. But okay, we're just going to go to Just Pick Market now, because the music's not playing, so we won't know when it stops either, if that makes sense. Won't do the jingle. Well, it's crossed off anyway, so we'll go to Just Picked Fruit Market, which is basically...
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making Isa his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Well, we got called to Central Station, and then it basically made us interview Angel. So there's not much we could do.
Sir, wait. You look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Clem. Awful name. Distinctive necklace.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
So a little look in here. Religious necklace. Bloodied shirt. Brown Ford coupe. Seen transporting victim on the... I guess bad cop.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Contact with the victim.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Okay. Use the phone for... Well, yeah. Bad cop.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Movements of the victim.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Seems pretty straight up, that, to be fair. Why did he smirk then, though? Good cop.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford coupe, I think.
Matches what we've been told.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Clem.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
We'll have a look at the desks. We'll have a look at this first. It's right in front of us. Yeah, similar to what was that Angel's in Angel's apartment. It's a bloody knife.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
Sorry, why is he why we got to apprehend him over one single bloody tiny knife? I'm guessing there's something.
So what are we hiding in here?
Something more incriminating.
This thing needs a combination.
Ah. Right, obviously the dot pattern. 253. Two. Here we go. And 3. Went the wrong way for that one. It's all her gear. It's her charm bracelet. Yeah. Okay, I think obviously I picked up the wrong one first, and that's why this is obviously the reason why we've got to apprehend Clem. And I don't know if you've seen that on the right hand side there as well. There's a bloody top and everything. So I thought I was going to pick up the actual chain there. Come out of that.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arm.
Yeah, there's the bloody shirt in there as well.
Clem! God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Don't want to hit pedestrians.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Wish you luck. Good luck. Finbar. Get rid of that shite.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps. When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
I was about to say the same thing.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own marker. Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
We didn't know police would be looking there, to be fair, so...
It's almost too perfect, isn't it? There's no such thing as too perfect.
I don't think so. I like him more for it than Angel.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I spun me out more than anything. Got his tyres though.
Steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Let's get alongside him. Oh, come on.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Has he stopped? Yeah, he stopped. Yeah, you're going downtown for that, mate.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Fucking is, mate. Well done, boys. The Lord will be pleased.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Can tuck in, is he? Yeah, why not, eh? Why not? So there you go, Clem. If you're called Clem, it's more likely that you're a serial killer. Hit a couple of snags, but in general, pretty good. Pretty good. Distinguished. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Zillashots, and look out for the next episode.